Yo, we're...
Yo.
Ah! Yo. Yeah, you're gonna do it again, aren't you?
No.
Yo.
Yo.
You do it.
Do your thing.
You do it.
Yo.
Where's the interview? Yo, we're Rudimental. And you're watching LoveThat TV.
Yo, we're Rudimental and you're watching LoveThat TV.
Love that.
Big up the masses.
Yes, man.
So I am here today, sandwiched between three lovely boys, also known as Rudimental. Hello boys, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Very nice. I'm good. I'm enjoying the weather. Are you?
Yeah. It's quite cool in here because we've got the aircon, but yeah, it's nice.
We've got some good aircon in here, haven't we?
Good aircon.
Well, before we start the interview, we've actually got you a little treat.
Really?
What have you got us? I want to see what you got. I love treats.
All right, hold your horses. Here we go. Krispy Kremes. Can you get any better?
I'm trying to lose some weight, man.
Oh, well, not today, not today. So you can scoff them while we do the interview, all right? Pass them round, pass them round.
I'm actually on a diet.
Go for it, it's casual, it's laid back.
I really will.
Oh, you've got to have one, at least an half. Have an half. Right.
There's going to be no interview going
I know, it might be a mistake, it might be a mistake. Anyway, lads, you are seriously flying high at the moment. You must be on top of the world. I mean, like in the last couple of years, you've achieved a couple of #1 singles and now a #1 album. I mean, no big deal or anything, but how are you feeling? You must be...
It's an amazing feeling, you know, and I still feel that we've got a lot to give. I remember only about when I was in school, we was buying records with our dinner money, and now we're here, Rhythm Division, and now we're here, you know, making music full time, which is a dream and something we've always wanted to do. And we get to play in some amazing venues and see some amazing countries as well, which is really great.
Yeah, no, it's seriously, you must be so proud of yourselves. And I've been listening to your album, and it's such it's seriously one of my favourite albums at the moment. I know everyone says that, but it really is. I love it, and it's such I love that it's such a kind of mashup of like so many different genres. Like you can't really stick it in one box, and I really like that. But people have kind of described it as, you know, kind of drum and bass. But where would you put it musically?
It's kind of, I mean, we're definitely, a lot of people describe us as a drum and bass act, but we're not really at all. Our albums, you know, like, we grew up with rave culture, from like house to garage, dubstep, drum and bass, jungle, like, so it's got all of those influences in there, and we're big fans of soul music, so we kind of mix that in, like soul music from the 70s, 80s is all in our blood as well, and it's kind of just it's what happens when us four get together and make music, and yeah, I think we're really happy with it, and we've managed. I think Feel the Love kind of gave us the license to go ahead and just like mix live instruments with electronic music, which is something we've always wanted to do.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, in that sense, I'd say it's more about the rudimental sound rather than like one type of genre.
And I've noticed that obviously you work with some amazing people. That on your new album you've got Emily Sandé, one of your people that you've worked with. And how does that kind of work? Do you get in the studio, write a song, and then think, oh, that person would really suit it, their voice, their tone would suit it? Or do you go through the process with the artist and kind of cater it for them whilst in the process?
There's never sort of one set way that we make music. Some of the times we sort of do a lot of it ourselves. We write the song, we Feel the Love. We actually wrote it first, and then we met John Newman in a pub, just doing an acoustic set. And we was like, his voice would be perfect on Feel the Love. So that's how that came around. And other times, like, we just jam as a band, because we all play instruments. We just set up all our instruments in the studio, just have a little jam, and then like songs naturally come together. And it's always different.
Yeah.
For example, when we was on the road and we sort of like had to do a sound check, we was jamming ideas together, and we asked our engineer to press the record button, and then we just bring that idea back to the studio and continue to develop it. And that's how it goes, you know. We like to make it is organic the way we do things.
Yeah.
And as a band, we've all got our individual strengths, and
Yeah.
we just work to those.
And one thing I've got to ask you about is your music videos. I mean, seriously, where do you get your inspiration for them? Because they're so unique, and some of them are really kind of poignant. I think they're really, really cool. Like, where do you get your inspiration?
I think the inspiration, it sounds cheesy, but it's like the music kind of, like we wanted to paint a picture like of emotion with the music, because we didn't want to just we could do like a video in a club like with girls, or just like us walking out the studio like really cheesy. Yeah. But that'd be boring, and it wouldn't suit. Maybe not boring, but it wouldn't suit the music. Maybe that's me and Leon's little spin-off act. But no, yeah, because I think like we discovered these guys in Philadelphia first with Feel the Love. It was come from a book. There's a book about it, and it's just like stables in a inner city area, in a ghetto, and like as a hobby they go, instead of using BMXs, they go and ride horses on the weekends.
But yeah, it was actually a community project, and it's a way of keeping the kids out of trouble and out of the gangs
as well, yeah,
and getting them doing something positive. So it wasn't just like a random thing, it was actually something there set up to keep kids out of trouble.
Yeah, we related to that because we kind of come from that background. Like I've worked in community centres and studios, and same with everyone. Like you guys used to
image of realness, you know. Like all our videos, there are no actors in there. They are real people with real issues, and they have gone through these issues throughout their lives. And we had undoubtedly the best Olympics off the back of last year or whatnot, and the Paralympics even matched the Olympics, you know, and we wanted to sort of like show something that sort of represented that. The Olympics was on our doorstep, and we wanted to take it to the world and whatnot. And when Kurt Yeager came with his sort of his story, we jumped at the chance of that to get through, you know, and Waiting All Night just sort of like amplified that.
Okay, I've got a tricky one for you now, lads. If music was to cease to exist and you could only have one album to listen to for the rest of your life, what would that album be? And it can't be your own, I'm afraid. It can't be Home.
Michael.
Now 45.
I was just saying Michael Bublé, but
that would be nice.
Love Michael.
Yeah, his latest album was sick. No, I think on an honest one, I'd take James Blake's new album, Overgrown. That sends me into a next realm. So if I'm on a desert island with myself, I'll just be looking at stars, listening to that.
Nice.
I think I'll go for Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. It's an all-time classic. You can live with that forever.
That is an amazing one.
You know what, I'm going to have to go with Pairs on the James Blake one. Like, guy doesn't get enough credit for what he does, and he's just amazing. Like, he looks at music in a totally different way, and I love it.
Is it truth or dare? There's a limit to your care.
Okay, now the lads are going to interview each other, so we'll see how this goes. Could be a bit controversial.
Nah, I don't know if I have to sound like her, but I'm going to give it a go.
That's really good.
One thing that fans may not know about you.
The worst Northern accent
Maybe embarrassing jobs or an embarrassing childhood story.
It's going downhill.
Allow it. So I'm going to have to say it, aren't I? Alright, so don't try and twist this like you always do.
I'm not going to twist it.
Don't twist it.
I'm not.
Alright, so I'm in nursery, primary school, infants, right? I'm in infants. I'm a young little white guy with long hair. Like my mum was a hippie, so she was just like, let it grow. Stand there. So like, you know, as you
He had dimples.
I had dimples. I was a good-looking little kid, and a guy came up to me, asked me out, thought I was a girl.
So a guy came up to him, asked him out, and actually kissed him, went in for the kill. And a guy kissed him in infants.
This is when he twists the story, because he didn't actually kiss me. He just asked me out, and it was just cool. I was like, no, I'm not a girl. See you later. I don't actually like. He didn't kiss me.
All right. Another question to go with that question: was it tongues or not?
That's not a big
Listen, yeah.
Sorry, I'm a bit dyslexic.
He didn't kiss me.
All right, moving
Asked
on.
me out.
Moving on.
Why'd you always
Kez,
kiss it?
I've got a question for you. Would you rather play alongside James Brown or Ed Sheeran?
James Brown.
Simple.
Simple.
I don't think Ed will complain about that.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right, lads, thank you very much for having us. It's been joyous, I've got to say. And now I think we need to leave because these lads have got a studio session and we've got some donuts to eat.